Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Jedi Knights Watch. My name is Graham,
My name is Rob.
and today we're going to watch the new The Batman trailer, the teaser trailer, with you guys, and then give you our first reactions and what we think about it.
Yes, looking forward to this.
It's going to be a lot of fun, so without further ado, let's go.
Let's go.
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
Topper sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
This guy's crazy.
You're part of this too.
How am I part of it?
You'll see.
All right, so really quickly, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this, Rob, just a couple quick thoughts.
Oh man, he looks dark. He
Pretty.
I like
Real
the I'm vengeance. That kind of and then like him taking off his mask and just all the makeup and everything. It kind of reminds me of the Crow a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, that was darker than I thought it was going to be.
I agree, man. Pretty blown away by this trailer. It's really getting me hyped for Batman. Let's quickly talk about just some of the details on this movie, who it's starring, and when it's coming out. So this is The Batman, and it was directed by Matt Reeves. It is starring Robert Pattinson, as now his new name is going to be called Robert Battinson.
Matt Reeves directed the War of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay.
That's why his name sounds familiar. Which kind of explains, and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I guess, which kind of explains how he got Andy Serkis.
Yep. So Zoe Kravitz is playing Selena Kyle / Catwoman. Colin Farrell is playing Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. I don't believe we saw him in the trailer, so...
See, I didn't know that. I knew he was in the movie.
Yep.
And I knew Cobblepot was in it. Okay.
And then Paul Dano, I think it's Dano. I have seen him. He's playing the Riddler. I've seen him in There Will Be Blood. Andy Serkis is playing Alfred. Peter Sarsgaard is playing District Attorney Gil Colson. And Jeffrey Wright is playing James Gordon. He was in Westworld.
Okay, yep.
I'm really excited to see him as Gordon. So those are kind of the names that kind of highlight the movie. So this movie comes out in October of 2021, which,
I know, right?
got over a year to wait. I'm sure we'll get probably one or two more trailers with this.
Oh yeah.
Build up that hype, but man, that COVID, I'm sure, really set everything back a bit. So we do have to wait a little bit longer. But hey, let's get into kind of the breakdown. Have you seen or read, I guess, The Long Halloween? Because I guess that's what this is kind of based on.
I have read. I skimmed through it. I never bought it. I knew that they were kind of basing it off of that graphic novel for a while now, and I did read year one, which I guess this is kind of year two.
Yep.
And which The Long Halloween pretty much is as well. It's kind of like a sequel to year, or can be. Some people say that it kind of is, kind of isn't, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. The reason I like it is because it's coming out in October. It's a long Halloween. It could match up very well.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of different villains are in it, which we saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
So this is not considered an origin story because, like Rob said, this is year 2 of Batman. So this is when he's younger. He's still kind of fresh. But we do go back to his early days. And it's not a prequel to the Ben Affleck Batman as well. This is its own identity, kind of its own universe. And it's a standalone movie. So this Batman looks to be more of a detective, or this Batman movie looks to be more of a detective crime / thriller type of movie as opposed to the traditional action-packed Batman. I'm hoping we're going to get to see some action, but looking at that trailer, right off the bat, you can see he's working with Jim Gordon in the crime scene.
It almost looks like, speaking of Jim Gordon, almost looks like he's not commissioner just yet.
Correct.
Looks like in that one scene, that one big guy, there's a big white guy with a beard in front of
the podium.
Gordon, and at the podium, and I'm sure he's probably commissioner, and I'm sure there's a lot of corrupt police and all that kind of thing, where then Jim Gordon takes over, and maybe at the end, maybe this is kind of his origin too, kind of how he leads into it.
It's funny that you say it seems like there's maybe a lot of corrupt police officers and whatnot, because the Riddler seems to be kind of unhappy with maybe the district attorney as opposed to the Batman, at least from what we see now. And he almost looks like, or probably thinks of himself as a vigilante instead of like a villain.
Yeah.
What'd you think of his getup?
Is Batman?
No, the Riddler.
His getup.
So the Riddler's in that first scene. He's got the mask on.
Oh yeah, that okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was him or not.
Yep.
Okay.
So not your traditional type of green coat Riddler.
It really reminds me of like a horror movie that you would see like in a Rob Zombie film or something like that. Yeah. Kind of a dark take. I like that, and I'm a huge Riddler fan. So when somebody asks me who my favorite villains are, I always say from Batman. I mean, the Joker's up there, but I also like the Penguin and Riddler, and they're both in it. So yeah, it's kind of it's crazy.
It's intense.
It's tense, yeah.
I'm curious to see, are we going to get to see the Riddler, or like is this just kind of his murder outfit so that he doesn't leave any DNA or any trails behind?
Right.
Or is this kind of what he's going to be wearing the whole time? I don't know. I guess we'll see.
And is he going to be the main villain, or is that just kind of what they're kind of focusing on in that trailer? Like,
yeah, I guess
I don't know if the Penguin's going to get bigger in the trailer or in the movie, or.
So two things. I think they're either waiting with Penguin till like that last trailer, and he's going to be the actual ultimate villain.
Okay.
Or he's just not as important in this film. He doesn't have as big of a role, maybe, and then
maybe the sequel will kind of take.
Because it does sound like they want to make sequels.
Yeah, man. Just for watching the trailer, I hope so.
I was just going to say the one thing that I really like about this too is that it's a real world feel, and like you said, almost like a horror feel, like just tense, scary. And it's more real world than the Dark Knight trilogy. Like that seemed to feel really real, and it could happen. This seems like even more just this could happen.
Well, and what do you think of Pattinson's voice, Batman voice that we can hear so far?
It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a mix between like Keaton and Val Kilmer.
Okay.
It's kind of like right in the middle, where it kind of brings back the old school kind of sound, but it's still a little deeper, you know. I mean, I like it.
I guess I'll have to hear more of it, but I will say that I was on the fence for a while about the bat suit, but seeing this bat suit kind of in action, I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm psyched. I like
it. The first time we see Batman in that trailer, I was like, eh. And then all of a sudden we see him more. We see him in some action. We see him taking the cowl off, and then it looks a lot better. But yeah, at first I was like, I'm kind of with you. I don't know.
At first too, I thought they were doing the white eyes.
Yeah.
That you weren't going to see his pupils or anything. And I have heard just kind of around groups and social media that some people thought that it was too dark, like visually too dark. They couldn't see enough.
Yeah.
And that they're probably just hiding a lot of mistakes, and it's an easy way to be lazy. I didn't think it was too dark. You could see he's actually got his own set of eyes.
Yep.
They didn't go with the whiteout. So I thought the tone of it was okay, and I really liked that at the end he takes off his mask and he's got face paint. Yeah, oh man, that's a winner.
I love it. And a lot of people also said that it was kind of like, why is he so emo looking and all this stuff? And it's like, he's not emo looking. It's the sweat coming from being in a mask all day, all night long, fighting crime, and the makeup getting smeared from his sweat. And that's what it is. It has nothing to do with like the emo look that, some people are talking about. And going back to what you were saying, kind of hiding mistakes and all of that, they are only like 20 to 25% done with the film, which is, man, I really can't wait.
What did you think about the Batmobile?
Oh man, I think it's
Batmobile.
I think it is the best looking Batmobile since Keaton's. My opinion.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of Affleck's. Not that I didn't like Affleck as Batman, but I'm not a huge fan of the bulky looking Batmobiles like Christian Bale's, and his little motorcycle thing that he had was cool, but it wasn't like that kind of ride that you would see on your typical street. Like there's no way you would see a freaking tank riding down this, and Batman's coming down with a tank or something like that. It just seems more realistic, almost like a Corvette or something like that,
Yeah, it's basically a muscle car tank, which, hey, I'm a fan of muscle cars, so I like it. And it seems more realistic, like Batman just starting out, he would have more of a car than a tank or something, something more homemade or something he did himself. So I like it a lot. I always like the Tumbler, but this is up there too.
Yeah.
Like I like the look of it. I think it's more of like a Challenger kind of look to it, a Dodge Challenger almost, or something like that. That front end looks great. Really like the back end too. They've got the fire coming out. A lot of Easter eggs to the traditional Batman. Got the fire coming out. You have, what the hell are you supposed to be? Kind of like, what are you? And it's like, I'm Batman. I'm Vengeance.
Yep, from the first movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was intense. So like, if this is a crime thriller, more of like a investigating, I'm fine with that. But if they have some of that action where he's beating the crap out of that guy,
which it looks like they will,
I'm on board.
And I like more of that. I like more of the story-driven detective kind of style, and give us action when it's like, let us get hungry for that action. It's kind of like me with Godzilla. Like, you don't want Godzilla just to show up at the very beginning. Batman, he's a detective, and a movie that is nothing but action can get tiresome to me. I want that good story involved. What did you think of Catwoman? Obviously, it's not her final suit.
Yep.
I think it's kind of her origin story, but I mean, you can kind of see how she's got somewhat of a beanie that covers most of her face, and then it kind of points out a little.
I like the simplicity of these outfits and the costumes, and like we said, real gritty, dark.
Yes, there are talks about doing the multiverse, and but I also saw that don't expect Robert Pattinson's Batman to fight Joaquin Phoenix's Joker anytime soon, but there are talks of that multiverse, and we're already going to see it with the Flash, it looks like.
Yeah, I love the song choice here. Something in the Way by Nirvana, great take on it. I love that it played through the whole thing, and then at the end it kind of just capitalized, I guess, at the end of it, and just
it was a climax
with the logo showing and everything. Yeah, the climax.
Oh yeah, that was good when it's bringing up the logo and everything.
Yeah, just it really.
And then it just goes doom. And then you get to hear Batman talking to the Riddler, most likely. So
I thought the trailer was just done top to bottom. I would probably give it an A because
Oh yeah.
They showed too much, but I think they showed a lot to get you going. I like the song choice. I like the cutscenes. I really like seeing him get shot and then kind of grappling up. I thought that part was really cool too.
Yes. Yeah, that's got to be my favorite trailer since the first Godzilla movie trailer.
Yeah,
that they redid, because that was a cool trailer. Could have been a better movie, but too much Godzilla in this video. But
I think I was really pleasantly surprised watching this, just seeing how cool it was. Like, we're big Batman fanboys, and everybody could be like, "Well, you just love Batman, so you're gonna like whatever." But I mean, that's not the case. I really was tempering my expectations for this movie, and so far, with the first teaser trailer, I am blown away. So I'm interested to see how these characters fit together, how they all have their parts in the movie. And I'm really excited to see the Batman. This is my type of Batman, brutal and violent. That's why I really liked this guy playing Batman, because he was brutal and violent, didn't have the rules, he was sick of them.
Yep.
So I'm stoked.
And it's kind of exciting too, because he's only going on, he's young. He's a younger Batman, and he's already this violent. So something too, I mean, just a lot of Easter eggs. As you brought up before, but another one is the card that Batman or Bruce Wayne gets, receives from the Riddler, and it has like an owl on the front of it, and it kind of, there's talks that it might kind of lead into the Court of Owls, which was a really good, series in the Batman, story in the Batman series, and just excited for that. And I know they're making a new game. Video game that's based with the Court of Owls too, so it kind of goes together. Speaking about going together, Gotham PD.
Yes.
So the Gotham PD show, which is on HBO, is going to be a prequel and kind of connects to the Batman movie, and that is exciting, because since we have to wait until October of 2021, hopefully, crossing my fingers, we will at least get Gotham PD by April. What do you think of the actual Batman logo? The red font, kind of that blood look, and having the bat symbol in the middle of it.
I like it. It's a nice new take. Definitely we'll get some apparel with that on there. Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, I like it. And going back to the Riddler, I'm seeing that he has like his own army. It kind of looks like that's pretty cool. Like I'm used to like the Riddler being like the solo guy, but it looks like he's got like a bunch of followers and
more humorous too with his riddles. Like this is more like,
this is dark, man. This is like Batman meets like the Collector, or like some like horror movie bad guy. I'm
probably gonna get off of this video and then watch it again.
I know. Yeah. Right. Watch it 5 more times. Watch other people's reactions, and
can't say enough about it. Really excited. Sucks that we have to wait so long. Probably won't get another trailer for, I don't know, 4 more months maybe.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, this was the trailer viewing reaction breakdown. If you're a Batman fan and you didn't think this was that great, I don't know how. It gave you pretty much everything, but
and reading through the comments of like the trailer, like everybody seems to like it.
Yeah.
A lot of positive feedback. And let us know down in the comments what you think, and what you're looking most forward to. Even comment about the other DC trailers that they showed out, like Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman. Yeah, which one was your favorite? Mine personally, Batman.
Yes.
Followed by Wonder Woman. I think that movie looks.
I agree. And then
Cheetah.
Justice League. Yeah.
Yeah, and Justice League. So yeah, comment down below. What a great weekend. Sorry we couldn't push this video out sooner, but we got it out as soon as we possibly could. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, hit that like, subscribe, and come and follow us on Instagram. We'd love to have you as a part of the Jedi Knights Watch.
Yeah. Come be a friend.
Come be a friend. And we're also on Facebook.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, stay safe. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye. Woo.